Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to News Tower. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Let's go ahead first and see what High Society wants. We'll kind of work our way up here. Okay, High Society wants the fern, so we know about that. I don't know why. I didn't know it. I don't think it says it anywhere in the game, really. Apparently, when I accept this, the fern becomes available to place. That's a thing. I didn't know that. So when I accept this, then I'll be able to place a fern. Okay, cool. Because that, like, it's the same as when you train the undercover officer or something, right? It's the same thing as that. Which I would need to print evidence for his, and he wants an informational paper. Well, we're not doing an informational paper today, unfortunately. We're going to be keeping it moderate today because that's where our bonus is that we're trying to find. Let's see what the mayor wants. This site was left abandoned after that bum Walker took his leave. I know just what to do with this spot. We're building a new kind of prison. Orderly. Very good for the voters and the headlines. That would be a blessing to the city's overall well-being, sir. We're glad to have such a stern ally, Mr. Mayor. Let's finally go get all these crooks, these so-called families rife with crime. They bring a bad name to our Italian community. Sounds like a justifiable plan, don't you think? Department of Correction is more than ready for it, but City Hall's minds need to be changed on this. Oh, City Hall's minds need to change to get this through, publisher. Yeah, cool. So he's gonna want me to print crime the most, and print a moderate paper, which is something we really definitely needed to go. Got to keep it moderate because those hard reforms might scare some doubters. So we're gonna have $1,000 for influence points for this, which is very attractive to me right now, and print a moderate paper with crime the most. Now I don't know about crime being the most. We have two. It is technically the topic I have the most of, I guess, tied with politics. But if we pick a region that's going to have a lot of stories like that anyway, maybe that would work out. So I'm kind of torn right now between Livingston and Dover. So let's see what they want. Livingston has 5 topics. Gossip, not crime. This one's crime and entertainment. Entertainment, politics, entertainment. So this is very entertainment heavy, Livingston is. So maybe not. And then Dover has 6. Okay, Dover has 6. Bombshell can be anywhere. Educational is economics and society. Here's crime and politics, politics and sports, crime economy, politics economy. So there's a couple of crime topics there. Maybe we can make that happen. I think I'm going to try this because we are going moderate today. So we're going to try to print crime more than anything else. And we're going to go take over Dover. It's a really big region here. Now, I've got 17 influence points. Got to spend them somewhere, I think, anyway. I think it's time to maybe consider making the place a bit more attractive. I was looking around at various different buildings, and Columbia University has this small lamp, this decorative lamp. It does the same thing as a lamp, I think, but it adds 15% prestige. So I can replace all my lamps with this. Sounds doable. The next thing I was looking at is the coffee machine. That's right here, too. I got somebody who likes coffee. They're one of my assemblers, and they haven't been able to have coffee yet, so I figured I'd replace one of the water coolers with this, and also counter smell by 2%, because I guess coffee smells good. I disagree, but whatever. I'm not much of a coffee guy, but that's okay, whatever. Some of the drinks smell good, I guess. And then there's the calculator as well, which could help us with ad sales, which is kind of interesting too, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. So we took a little visit to Columbia University today. I think that's an all right thing. Let's go ahead and get started on this week. It's Monday, October 1932. Well, I guess this month anyway. First thing I do, of course, is buy paper. And the second thing to do is to get started in replacing certain things. So my assemblers are right here. And I don't remember which one of you it is. Is it Ed? No. How about you? Is it Walter Gray? No. How about you, Julian Giuliano? There it is. So you have coffee connoisseur. 50% work speed increase for 2 days after drinking coffee. So I'm going to take the stuff out of this cooler and place it in this cooler, I guess. And then we can take and sell this because we're going to put a coffee machine in its place. And the coffee machine is in the comfort zone, smell counters. Is it in the smell counters? Right there, coffee machine. So place that in its place. And this is actually kind of a little bit of an extra gap here, isn't there? Maybe I'll slide the tree over. And if I take this light out, and I replace it with the other one. It's this one. So it's a little bit more expensive, about 50% more expensive, but it adds prestige. And it looks like it might be just a tad bit brighter. I feel like it's a little bit brighter. That would mean that I wouldn't need as many lights. Yeah. So I guess I get quite a lot of money back for doing this. Well, I guess not back, but I'll get... I might break even on this transition. It's mostly just time. Okay, so all the lights are replaced. Well, not all of them. I did leave some. Like this little area here, I didn't really bother with the prestige of that little area or this little area. I also didn't replace any of the lights in here or any of the lights in here because, like, how much prestige are we really going to get putting it in the boiler, right? But everything else is there, and I think I actually am using less power now than I was before. I don't remember. I didn't see at the beginning of the video, so maybe rewind a little bit and see, but... We're using 73 now, and I think it was higher before. So I'm using physically less lights. I had 5 on this floor down here before, for example. Now I only have 3. So I think they have a wider cone, which is very nice. So there we go. We have a lot of trash as well, and I kind of need to figure out how to do something about that. I'm gonna move this down here, and I think, yeah, I would like to put it on this side, but I can't. So maybe what I should do is get another person to clean. It'll cost me extra money, and maybe if it becomes a problem, I will do that. Right now, I think we have enough prestigious stuff around to keep them happy despite the paper trash. But we'll see. If their mental health starts going way down or even dropping below 100 because of the garbage, when they have all this other stuff around them, then I guess we'll see. Okay, the next thing to look at here is production accessories, and we have the calculator, and that needs to go on certain people's desks. Not everybody's desk, but the salesperson could have it. That's nice. And then some of the economics-focused people could have it. I think this guy, this little desk plant here can go. You know what? We'll put it in stash instead. Let's give you that. Oh, really? Oh, okay. You have the globe too. Yeah. Let me see your stats here. What do you got? So you got society, it's up a little bit. Yeah, I kind of want, you know what? I have enough society reporters. I think we'll just move. I think we'll go ahead and stash this too. I'm going to give you the calculator instead. So put your books here, and I'm going to make you substantially better at that one specific thing. There you go. You can be here. Here we go. This guy is kind of the same thing, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you have a globe on your desk. You don't need it. The globe is not useful for you. And I'm going to put the calculator right next to it there. There we go. And then everything seems all right here. You need it. Yep. And then do you need this? Do you really need the globe? Yeah, I mean, you're pretty good at it already. I think I'd like to boost your economics still. So I'm going to go ahead and put the calculator on your desk too. Bring it out here. Calculator right here. Okay. So I think that's probably good. There's nobody up here can really have it. I think this guy here, same thing. Do you have... Yeah, you got enough society help. You need more economics help. So I'm going to do the same thing with you too. Let's get all this stuff off your desk, and we'll give you the calculator instead. Okay. So that takes care of that. That's good. And then the last thing we had was coffee machine, which I already placed. Okay, everything's good there. We did everything. All right. So let's take a look at our objective. We need to print crime the most, and have a moderate newspaper, which we're going to right down the middle is where we want to be. And even to the left or right of middle, and we get our sales stolen from us this week. So there's that problem. So we need to be exactly in the middle, or we get our sales stolen. And so we're looking for these. Obviously, we want to target crime. And the other one was economics, I think. Economy was in this one, and it was in this one and this one. So there's 3 in economy. So we're gonna focus those for the time being. If I could add a third, I suppose maybe adding society would be a good idea. Chris, politics, sports. Oh, maybe politics. Well, we'll add politics there too. Before we get started looking at those, though, we have We have a person in training, right? And this is our international guy. Our international guy being our dude that's on the telegraphing station. So we're not going to see European articles this week. We're going to be focused entirely on domestic this week. Not sure why Lucille has a problem. Why is Lucille having a mental break? She's probably in the bathroom right now or something. I'm gonna have to take a look at that too. So we have that going on. And as far as our ads go this week, we have crime ad, which you probably should get this, because if I need more crime stories to push me over the limit for the mayor, it could be an ad. That does count, I think. So we're gonna put Lucille on the ad and try to have that at least in our arsenal there. Okay, so 27 articles to find. Wowzers. We have a lot to go here. Let's start things off with one of our scoops. It is going to be an educational and bombshell scoop, and we need to be up there. So we want to unlock this. And my system for that is so far Emilio here, then Bennett on the other one, which unlocks it straight through, and then the illustrator hits that. So we're just going to get that quick. And because we have the time to add quality stars to it, I think maybe we'll go ahead and enable the editor for that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So that takes care of that story. We have 2 here. We have a triple murder. Wow. It does shock the city. I imagine it does. We have a little bit of a spy risk here. Might want to put somebody lucky on that. We'll start by saying... I want to put the harmonized guy down here, I guess. So we'll put Stanley... this is the mob. It doesn't negate the risks of a spy. So we'll put you here for now. No, do I need the editor on that? Because they're like automatic right now. I think I'm gonna pass on the editor for this one. I have very limited editors, so it could potentially be a bottleneck, and I don't want every story to have an editor. I was asked that question, like, why don't you put editor on everything? Because I only have 2 editors. I have a lot of stories, so if everybody has to go through the editor, we're gonna have a lot less stories, and I don't want that. Okay, so harmonize is probably okay for you in this case. And then also the alarming article is something we need. And I would love to just have the key right away, but I don't think I can unlock that right away. No. So Mikhail can go there. Okay. The key will unlock way before this one does. It's 2 hours, 2 days and 2 hours. Wow. You know what? Where is... My reporter that can speed him up is not on this topic, so never mind. She doesn't have that skill. Okay, 2 days is a long time on that. Wowzers. I don't know if I want... That's a long time. Because then we still need to get this one. And this is one of our scoops. So I'm going to actually cancel your assignment. You're taking too long. I'm going to put you here instead. The reason that it's so much longer for him as opposed to her is because of this trait. The harmonized one. It's really good about adding quality stars, but it takes double the reporting time. And because this is a really important story, I want to make sure somebody's here. I'm okay with him being on other stories that maybe only have 1 part, but I gotta be situational. I gotta choose which stories to give him, is what I'm saying. We can add quality stars to like stuff like this. Every crime story we want to get and report. So let's put, yeah, I think maybe I'd put Lewis on this side, but I'll put Lewis here. So it's 1 day, 9 hours. We're only, losing out on a little bit of time there. Okay, let's go forward a little bit more here. Another crime story. There we go. And we need to do all of them, as many as possible. Our 2 natural coordinators are coming back now, so I'm just going to wait for them to get back, and then we can unlock that whole chain in one big go. Okay, I need somebody lucky to negate the spy risk. So let's see if we can do that. No spy today. And Clarence can go ahead and take that one. Okay, we have another one here. So that's that. Yeah, now we go in and we can have, let's say, Stanley take the rest of that story while we shift over to the other one. Where'd the other one go? No. It's this one here, I think. Yeah. I want Bennett. And Emilio is almost back. So Bennett will go here. Start that right now. As soon as Emilio gets back, then we'll pop him in to that slot. Come on, Emilio. There he is. Put him there, and then I can place anyone else I want right here. So let's put right here. Christina can go there. No, there's somebody that has a bonus to entertainment articles. Where are you? Is it you? Christopher, you have a bonus for that. There we go. Okay. I think we can probably have editors on these, add some quality stars there in that process. That will be okay. I'm just a little bit, a little bit picky on which ones I put the editors on. Okay, politics story. It'd be nice if I could speed it up. Mabel maybe unlocks the next one. That'd be cool if she did. Nope. Okay, In which case, then we'll have to wait, and we'll send these guys out on that adventure later. Mikhail can go over here and do that. And no editor, please. Also, no editor here. That's a one we have to get. Okay, so we're only missing now statement, which is crime and politics, and politics and economy for unrest. So we have the right mixture here that we're targeting to get these. And so we're just waiting for them to find me the stories. There we go. So, Anthony, how do you feel about being sent to... Oh, man, this one... See, normally I would say the gold tag is better, but this comes with influence baked in, and if I place it in a prominent spot, I get double the influence. So it's really 4 influence for this. So... I mean, it just makes too much sense for me there. If this was a special part, like it was glowing, then sure. But since this is the glowing one, I get it anyway. So we'll rock with that. And then there's no editors. Good. Okay. What do we got over here? All right. So for you, don't have anyone that can unlock it right away. So I guess we just have to go with speed here. So clearance is going to go there. Unlock the next step for me. And we should start seeing Europe pretty quickly here. My Europe guy has just sat down, so we're about to see our Europe story. So this has got mobsters involved, but it's crime, and I need to report crime. So we're going to go and have Bennett unlock it. And then for the mobster risk, we had... Where's the guy that counters the mob? You. Bennett Thompson, reporting for 12 more hours. Okay, we can wait for that. Or I can just pop somebody lucky, but I think I'm going to wait for that. It's fine. I got time. For the guarantee, I can wait. So it's this one here. More crime family stuff. Let's put Emilio there and another one for mobsters. So now I really don't have a choice. Somebody's got to try lucky here. So Christine is going to try the lucky. All right, there we go. So we're waiting on the other one. We'll have a guaranteed avoidance of mobsters for the other guy, the other one. And it goes right here, and I'm waiting for Bennett. So... Hang on. Just got something else. Where is it? It is... Oh, it's Europe. Yeah, we have our Europe story. So it's an economic story. It's going to print next week. We're not going to be able to get this month, of course. But ticket. It looks like we've got insider. There's some extra 2 influence points here. It's not too bad. And because of the topic, I could have sent Emilio off to it and unlock this right away. And then I could send Bennett to it, unlock it right away, and then I could work on this and maybe even pop Kathy here because she would then speed these 2 up. So I think I like that idea. So in this case, we're going to wait for Bennett, 7 hours left here, and Emilio, 10 hours left here. But by waiting for them, we, can get the whole thing now instead of going piece by piece. So I like that. So we'll wait for them a little bit more. Right now, I'm waiting for... Oh, Bennett Thompson is... Right. No, I have another guy that's undercover. I have 2 undercover people. We did that. Yeah, Stanley's got it too. Yeah, Stanley, get in there. There you go. Okay. Solve that problem. Cool. We have another stage for this one. We could just pop Doug on it. No big deal. And now we're just waiting here in this point for... my other dudes. Man, there's a lot of stories over here, isn't there? Another crime story. We're going to accelerate this. Now, all these crime stories we're getting here now are going to get prioritized so we can print them today. We're going to have a very crime-centric newspaper today. I don't want Harmonize. It's too slow to print it today. So, same thing with Methodical, unfortunately. So, I'm going to place you here, get that prioritized. Okay, 16 more stories left to research, and we still have more crime, economics, politics, but we have not found this. That is the statement piece, and we have not found that yet, and it is annoying. So I think statement is crime, politics. We're going to take economy off and try to focus just on that and see if we can figure it out. This is a lawsuit risk. I have the legal guy, don't I? Legal advisor. Yeah, I can find you. All right, Anthony can go do that. I'm not seeing it. It's not happening right now. Jim can go grab... I don't really necessarily want the lucky guy to do it. Mabel will do it. It's a society article anyway. She's faster at it. Let's come over here. And we have now our guy's ready to go. So Bennett takes... Oops, let's buy the ticket first. I think because I'm unlocking them all three, I'm going to go cheap. Because all three of them are getting unlocked anyway really quickly. So Bennett's going to go here. And then Emilio there. And then Kathy will speed them both up. There we go. Very cool. So we're going to have that. I don't believe we'll get it back in time. It's going to be early Saturday when we get all three pieces of that. So I don't think we'll be able to print it this week. But it's still a very fast international article. Still no statement. I'm not bothering with that article. We got to be very picky now because I'm basically out of time at this point. But I do want the crime story, so I will take it. But I got to be very picky on what I keep open right now. Wow, really? Still nothing. It's crazy. Mikhail can do this, I guess. He's not going to be fast enough to print it this week, but it is what it is. At this point, I can't get it. I think we're too late for the statement. Yeah, the statement just did not pop up for me. Walter will go there. It's just not happening, man. Crime, politics, that's what I'm focusing on. We have an entertainment reporter that's faster than usual, so we'll put Christopher there. And then there's only 9 stories left. And it didn't proc the statement, so it is what it is. All crime stories are gone now, so it's entirely a political story. Whatever the story is, it's politics. And that's what we're focused on, and yet it's still picking up these other ones. It's still giving me things that are not politics, which is kind of weird. I have to wonder whether or not the statement is actually international. Maybe the statement was supposed to be Europe. I don't think that's how that works, but I mean, the game evolves, right? Maybe that's what the game's doing now. Let's go like that, and I think there's no way I print the statement, so we're not getting this either. But we're definitely printing crime more than anything. That part is happening. And we can actually go in and get the other ad started too. We'll get Lucille working on this ad because we can get our illustrator on it for next week. Okay, so more... I mean, this is this fame and educational. I'm not sure which one is the better one. Let's go fame. We're going to do a lot of entertainment next week. Next month, we're doing a lot of entertainment stuff. So I think I want to go here. And I had somebody that was better at it, but I think they're busy. Yeah, so we'll put Doug on this. Oh, he can't be. He's on society only. All right, Anthony, Stanley. We'll put Stanley on it. All right, and then on this side, we have the illustrator. And this is review, not illustrator. We have somebody who does really well with reviews. I just put them on a different story, didn't I? I think I did. I put them on a different story. Which one is it? Can't remember. He's on a different story somewhere. It's oh, you know what? I don't think he has entertainment. I think he has sports. No, right here. Mikhail, yeah. Entertainment and sports. Yeah. Because of this, that's when this usually shows up. Yeah. So Mikhail is got his hands full, but he's going to go here when he's done. And we'll add a quality star to that too. I might as well stick an editor on it. We'll print it next week. At this point, I might as well. Economics, sure, take it. And sports, sure, take it. Okay, well, it didn't pop up. You know? Just didn't happen. No statement this week. 4 stories left. Focusing on politics. It's not pulling any politics left, so I'm not sure where it went. But it's fine, I guess. Whatever, it's okay. We'll just pay the bribe and we're good to go. Somebody said I was paying too much for the bribe, and I don't understand what you mean by that. Maybe you could clarify. What do you mean by I'm just looking at the commenter that said it. You said I was consistently paying too much for the bribe. You hit the button until they flip to a thumbs up, and then that's when it's okay. You can't even hit the button beyond the thumbs up. Like, it stops the whole interaction. So basically just press the button until they accept the bribe. I don't know how I'm paying too much. I feel like I'm paying the exact amount it's required, but maybe I'm wrong there. Please feel free to correct me on what I'm missing here. All right, so let's take, I think this society piece can go. I would just like to see that it exists, but it's not going to happen. What also might not happen is paper. We're low on paper in there. Let's go ahead and order another piece. We have a lot of paper on the ground here, so let's just get the paper up. where it needs to be before we're out of time, because there is not anywhere close to enough paper in there. Can I have you? Yeah, I know, I'm cheating. Popping you right here. Did you drop the box? You did. That's fine. It's still faster. Here, I'll bring you down here. You can be back down here. I just don't want you to have what I'm doing here. Coffee machine. I want the paper coming in. We're running out of time for this paper to show up. Come on. Come on, vehicle. I'm ordering 2. Come on. Come on, trucks. Get in here and drop off this paper. It's too late. No! Oh, they just dropped it off. They just dropped it off. It's behind the truck, but it's there. You just have to highlight behind the truck, but it's there. Oh my gosh. But the other load of paper didn't drop off, so I'm gonna have to pay a penalty this week. Oh, this is food. Yeah, I still have to drop all that in there too. Yeah. Water cooler. I can't. Wait, is he only drop off the 1 box? No, they're right here. They're just hard to see. They're here though. I just gotta find them and pick them up. Oh man, that sucks. I might not be able to. I might have to pay a huge fine for this. There's only 356 paper in here. Tell you what, I'm gonna rob it from the toilets. We're gonna print this paper on toilet paper. That's just how that's gonna be. There's not much there either. Might have to rob it from my other people too. Rob it from my typesetters and stuff too, because I can't mouse over it on the ground. He just dropped it off, but I can't grab it. So I'm kind of in a pickle here. I don't have enough paper to print here, like not even close. She's still really, really bad. What's this? What are you doing here exactly? What's your problem in this particular location? You know, like big eater. Nutrition crat goes on more slowly. Yeah, but what's your problem? It's bathroom? Total satisfaction with bathrooms and comfort. I mean, I know you have to drive 2 flights of stairs to go to the bathroom, but it is right here. Also, I'm gonna rob it from you while you're using it. Sorry, just the way that goes. Yeah, I can't have enough. I got 410. So we're gonna be paying a big fine today. I got money. I just kind of a setback I didn't want to have to take. Assemblers, I don't think you have any paper I can grab. Sales doesn't have paper I can grab. I thought one of these desks did have paper I could grab, but like typesetters and stuff. See, like here, we'll definitely work sloppy. What's going on with this? It's all about bathrooms. Really? You won't climb up the stairs and go? Is it really that bad? Let me see. Here we do have sloppy production on all these things here. A little bit throughout the day. Not bad today, but the early articles here, they're all sloppy. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to look at that. I went a whole day and it wasn't a problem yesterday. Like there wasn't a problem with this at all yesterday. Maybe it's because I was gonna say maybe I raised their prestige and so it gives them, you know, like a higher standard in their head instead of not meeting it now, but I don't think that's it. Comfort is down and satisfaction is down. I know the paper trash thing is a problem, but I didn't think this was a huge issue yet. I've got 4 bathrooms, but you have to go up 2 flights of stairs is the reason. So, I mean, I guess what I could do is move the sales desk up and move the bathroom down here. I mean, I could see about that, but then the editor is also right here. And that's kind of ruining my flow with the tubes and everything. So I'll come up with a solution on that. I might have enough money for the next floor, honestly, 20,000. After the sales of this week, I probably will have enough for another floor, and then I can rearrange things, and I can move this whole floor up 1, and then maybe add, I don't know, a couple more typesetters and assemblers, and then, or no, a couple editors. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get extra editors. So I can move this floor, move all the floors up. I guess I'd just, you know, highlight all, move up, etc. And if I do that, I could have editors on this floor, and then the bathroom could be moved down to here, and then the sales can be up with the editors or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely need to do something because I didn't realize they were so uncomfortable down here. You know, Mary is fine on bathrooms. She's just really bad on food. So she's also going. So all of the typesetters are bad. Yeah. So like everything they're touching right now is all sloppy. Well, shit. Okay, well, misplays happened. Definitely happened. And we'll have to pay for it with our money. So on the printing side of things, we really want to stay right here because, you know, this is a problem. I'm going to steal my sales. So I want to stay right here because I have to be moderate for the mayor. And then I have to print crime more than anything else. So we'll start with, I guess, the crime more than anything else is not going to be an issue this month. We're going to say probably this one is good as far as, I think it's this one. That's an economy piece though. Let's put this on the front page. There we go. And then we have something that doesn't move the needle. So that's nice. There we go. And then we have something that doesn't move the needle. This does move the needle, but it moves it back, which is important. It moves it right back to level it out. There we go. Next page. We want another article, hopefully that doesn't move the lever, but something that adds prestige would have been nice. Maybe I'll use my politics article here so I can get a little bit extra. A little bit extra prestige there. And then this is going to be so expensive to pull this lever. It's going to cost me like an extra $400, $500. It's going to be so expensive. But I mean, if you think about it, right, how much would like the whole supply of paper? I pay $420 for this anyway. And I probably have a whole full delivery worth of paper I'm missing. So honestly, if it charges me $500, I'd say that's par for the course. So it's probably more like 1,000. We didn't get this ad done, but we did get the other ad done. This is a crime ad. And if I didn't want to move the lever here, I could put the crime ad here. That might be an idea. Maybe move politics to page 3. Stick this here. If I do another crime article, let's say, where I don't want to move the lever, right? So I put it like here, sloppy production. I could then shift this down, which does move the lever, and then put a crime ad on that slot. So again, I don't move it. Right on the front page. An ad on the front page, doesn't it feel great? But now we're sliding way over, so I think that's probably not the best idea. We should probably put this back. Yeah, put that back. All right. And then we have this, which is sliding it to the right. So we need something that slides it to the left for this page. So that could be my economy story. There we go. And my economy page is not an economy page. It's a mixture page. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a mixture page. Okay, political page here. We can put pretty much anything that goes there. And then I guess our other political stories, I guess it doesn't matter. It could be here. Okay, economy, there's only one story. Despite us focusing it the entire month, we found one article for it, so that's crazy. But I think I want to put this one. Actually, it's a gold tag. Let's shift this up a really second. Right here. This can go here, and then this can go here instead. That's great. That's a bigger boost. Okay, so still right in the middle. That's where I got to keep it. So next, this page is kind of our throwaway page, sort of. Just throw anything we want here. Pretty much anything that influences, actually, we could just chuck that in here. So this influences, but also it counters this one. So I could put these together. This one doesn't influence, so that can be together too. And then so this one, so it's there, and then this one can be here. Down here on this page, we then put this crime here, followed by the two that influence and cancel each other out, which doesn't matter. Okay. So we have a very crime-heavy paper today, like very crime-heavy paper today, which is exactly what the mayor wanted. I didn't get the unrest tag put in here. Where's my unrest tag? You telling me I didn't get that? Where is it? We had this in the tray. Oh, we didn't find it. What? Really? We didn't find that either? There was only 3 stories left. Neither one of those popped up? Wow. I am blind. I'm so blind. Like, I'm just like, we didn't find the statement. The unrest is over here like, what am I, chopped liver? Oh, shit. Well, I got 2 more articles to find on that then. It just didn't pop up. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we've got a very crime-heavy paper here. And that's exactly what the mayor wanted. So we're going to be good there. We're going to get $15,000, which adding that to this minus expenses will probably be very close to how much we need to get our new floor. And I can shift everything up and maybe take a small loan to get the bathroom situation sorted. I think that's probably a really good idea to do that. But there's my paper. Advertisement included. Yep. And also on the education bit, if you're curious what that blip is, it's just telling me that he's done. Continental connector one is done. That's all that is. It's just saying, hey. It's like that text message. No, more like an email, right? Your email app on your phone, how it just keeps adding a number over and over and over again. And eventually you look at it and go, well, you know, considering there's, you know, 1,265 unread emails, I think maybe I'll just delete the app instead. It's way easier than reading them all. Okay, 974 pages. What's the damage, Doc? It is $1,269. Youch! That is... Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Good news, though. I have 2 whole deliveries ready to go for next week because they're coming in. So, yeah. And it's actually not that much different. The sales, it's only, what, 40,000 less than last week? That's not bad. We're up to 23, and then after the expenses, we get what? Yeah, bring that up. Right in the middle. That's where we gotta be. It's the only way I could fit what the mayor wanted in. So this is the one we're looking for, is skillful. Quality star for every maximum skill level without buffs. Now, it's still hard to get, and it's not useful to me yet, but it's better than this one, I think. Because boycott outrage risks, okay. I don't know if boycott's a big deal. This is more useful to me directly. I think this one long term, this person's gonna be more useful to me, so we're gonna go for that one. Okay, cool. So on the expense side of things, we're down to 16,005. Okay, but we're no debt, so I guess that's still pretty good. I was really hoping to get Dover, but looks, we got the Jersey Beacon right here, and we need to beat them in order to unlock playing as them. So in case you don't know, you can play as the high rise and the low rise, and they're 2 very different. I mean, all 3 styles are very different in how you have to go about things, with the really narrow but tall tower, and then you have a really wide building, a much wider building that doesn't go as high. Definitely different philosophies and how people move around and everything. So I'm not gonna play another playthrough as one of those for you guys. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that, at least not right away, but yeah, I mean, it's something you can unlock anyway. Is there anything I can do for mental health? I think I want to look at that. I don't know. I know it's something that really just adds. Public library, maybe. Dictionary. I mean, I just need to make sure that you are comfortable. Large plants. I mean, this doesn't really add comfort. It's the bathroom. I just add more bathrooms is what I got to do. That's it. That's the expense. What's the mayor want? Welcome, publisher. The mayor was just practicing. Tonight, I'll be reading the funny paper on air. Comics to lighten up the children. Ooh, he wants entertainment. That's sweet. The news can get pretty dark, especially these days. You can't inspire with only doom and gloom, publisher. I believe that sometimes it doesn't have to be about the fights grown-ups are having. It has to be about the people we do it for. Children are our future's foundation. Yeah, and they shouldn't start discouraged. They shouldn't start discouraged. You're doing a great job, Fiorello. Okay, anyway. 6 influence is attractive to me, though. I like this. Printing entertainment the most is something I'm probably going to do anyway in this sector. So, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll print inspiring as well. We can do that. We already have some. So, yeah, we'll just do it again. And then we're going to Livingston because very entertainment heavy here. So it should be no problem. And we'll just start like that. 9 influence. I don't think I can spend on anything meaningful for myself right now. Maybe in the graphic workshop, I can get something to help the illustrators. Blackout curtains. That's interesting. Yeah. Darkroom technician. Okay. I don't have a darkroom technician. Engraving equipment. White coat rack. Buffs engravers. I think I'm going to save it because I got other things I can get. Like, for instance, another telegraphing station to hopefully find the story. Yeah. So let's just save it for now.